So, good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's all good. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I sort of wanted to pose a question. Should we have gave more time to Unai Emery? Now, people may say this is irrelevant because Emery's not here anymore and he got sacked. He's not coming back and all that. But I just think you've got to sit there and you've got to compare. The difference between Arteta and Unai Emery, because at the end of the day, you can't compare Arteta to Arsene Wenger, right? Because he's been there 22 years. And it was the same when Emery arrived at Arsenal, right? You couldn't compare him to Arsene Wenger because Arsene Wenger was here for 22 years. So I just think at the current time we're doing now, listen, we're on a good run, 9 games unbeaten. And listen, I gave praise to Arteta for he's got it right recently. But I just think we need to compare Arteta and Emery because there's some deep facts in it that people may not even know about, or if they do, they don't really want to say it because it doesn't suit their. I don't know. It doesn't suit the Arteta in, whatever. They just don't like to hear this. So I just thought I'll put this all out. I'll put this all out here and just say all the facts that I've seen, and let me know if we should have given Emery a bit more time. Comment down below. Do you think Arteta is better than Emery? Do you think we should have gave him more time? And if so, do you think if we had the squad that we have right now, he would be doing a lot better than Arteta is doing? Just let me know. So yeah, we're basically looking through like all stats between the two managers, the scores that they had at the time, where they finished in league position, and basically yeah, let's just get right into it. So starting off, we're gonna obviously share the screen, and I found this tweet from Jotaro. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but am I laggy a bit? I'm laggy, aren't I? Am I lagging? No, I think it's all fine now. But yeah, big up to Jotaro, who basically we're gonna read through this. Who found like all the stats from Emery's full games that he played compared to Arteta's right now. So to Arteta's army of clowns, to the so-called top Reds. Your clown has 10 years to at least equal what Emery has already achieved, already won league, European trophies, domestic trophies with different teams. I don't speak of what is not visible. Emery is only 49 years old. So yeah, I'm going to take this much into consideration because obviously Arteta has only been at Arsenal for 2 years and he's only managed a club for 2 years. So I do agree that he's never going to equal what Emery's achieved, but I do think he can't really do that. Like he's been at Arsenal for 2 years, so I don't think we should really compare. In terms of all the teams that Emery's been at, only at Arsenal. So, for example, he says about he's promoted teams to La Liga. He's won 5 Europa Leagues. He's got to 5 Europa League finals. He's won 4 Europa Leagues. He's won 7 trophies for PSG. He's got Arsenal. Yeah, but all this stuff, yeah. I just don't think we should compare to Arteta on this because Arteta's been at the club for 2 years, and the only thing you can compare Arteta with is he won the FA Cup and Community Shield, and Emery didn't win anything at Arsenal. But let's move on to this then. At Arsenal, the debate is closed. In league games, Arteta 51 played, Emery 51 plays, 49% win ratio for Unai Emery, 43% for Arteta. In his first season, 5th. This is talking about Unai Emery. In Emery's first season, 5th, 2 points from 3rd, 1 point of top 4. First European final since 06 or 2000 Europa League final. Left Arsenal 6th when he got sacked, by the way. We were 6th in terms of points. 1 point of 5th. That's behind Sheffield United. 1 point of 5th when Emery got sacked. Last season, Mikel Arteta, obviously, at this point, actually in December, we were 15th. Right? We were 15th. And we sacked Emery because he was 6th in that November, December period. So, whatever they want to say about that is completely fine. But, just saying there, I think that is very, very harsh, to do that. But anyway, goals scored. League, 51 games, Emery 91, Arteta 75. All 78 games, Emery 156, Arteta 137. Percentage wins, draws, losses. Emery 49% win compared to Arteta's 43, 25% to draws, blah blah blah. 25 compared to 33 losses for Arteta. Plus 2 seasons later, he's still a clown. And look, this is all facts right here. And I guess for the goal scored, it does come down to the players a lot. But what I wanted to do as well is the fact that, let's take a look at the squads, for example. I'm going to share my screen again. I'm just going to share my screen. So this is the squad that Arsenal played. Let me quickly share it. Hold on. The squad that Arsenal played against Leicester yesterday, right? Their full squad. We'll take a look. Let's see if you can see that. So obviously this is our full squad, right? We've got Aaron Ramsey in goal, Tommy Yasu, Ben White, Gabriel. It would have been Tierney, blah blah blah. Smith Rowe, Lokonga, Partey, Saka, Lacazette, and Aubameyang, right? And we've got people like Pepe, Martinelli, Odegaard, Leno, all on the bench, right? So that's Arteta's full footy squad right now. Yeah. Now let's go up so all the way to Emery's last game as Arsenal, and let's take a look at his squad, and then we'll also take a look at the squad that he did to get us fifth, 1 point, and get us to the Europa League final. So let's go for Emery's last home game as Arsenal manager, right? This was his lineup going into that season. Leno in goal, Callum Chambers playing as a centre back, David Luiz, Socrates, Tierney, Guendouzi, Torreira, Bellerin, Ozil, Aubameyang, and Lacazette, right? The bench, we had Martinelli, Willock, Martinez, Reece, Nelson, Mustafi, Pepe, and Azim Niles. Now, you look at that squad, yeah, compare that to the Arteta right now. This is Emery's last game as Arsenal manager, remember, right? Emery's last game as Arsenal manager. Mesut Ozil, at the time, did absolutely nothing. So, we had Aubameyang and Lacazette playing together. We had Torreira and Guendouzi. I mean, we've got Partey and Lokonga now, right? Tierney was still here. Bellerin was playing right back. You know, obviously we've got Tommy Yasu. We played three at the back, Socrates, David Luiz, Chambers, and then we played Leno in goal, right? That was the squad he was dealing with compared to Arteta's right now. Now, people say, oh, but Arteta had a similar squad in last season, which, yeah, to be fair, he did. Let's take a look at Arteta's squads last season, right? Let's just go for... what game should we go for? We'll go for Arteta's last game against Brighton, right? Arteta's last game against Brighton of last season. We had Bernardo, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Chambers, Partey, Xhaka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Aubameyang, and Pepe. So let's be real. He bought in Odegaard, he bought in Partey. You know, he made the signings. But you look at Emery, right? This is the bench, by the way, much stronger than Emery's last game, by the way. But anyway, you look at that and you just think, if Emery had more time, say if we gave Emery the whole of that season, you know, let's take a look at some of the games that, you know, Emery got sacked for. So we started the season with a 1-0 win against Newcastle. This was the lineup. We played Aubameyang, Willock. We had Mkhitaryan and Reece Nelson played. Guendouzi, Xhaka, Maitland-Niles. Yeah, Nacho Monreal. This was the squad that he was dealing with for his last season. We had people like, obviously, Torreira. So we had David Luiz. That's when Martinelli signed for Arsenal. Pepe signed for Arsenal. Dan Spiles signed for Arsenal. So, you know, this team is very weak to what Arteta has got now. We then beat Burnley 2-1. You know, again, Reece Nelson, Joe Willock, Danny Ceballos playing as a number 10. He had a masterclass that game, but yeah, it's quite weak, you know, very, very weak indeed. But obviously, then we went to Liverpool and we lost 3-1. Yeah, we got battered in that game. But this was his squads. We played Pepe and Aubameyang up front, Ceballos, Guendouzi, Xhaka, Willock. Yeah, it weren't great. And then we drew 2-2 with Spurs, which we should have won that game, by the way. Look at the shots we had, 26 shots to their 13. And yeah, that was the lineup for them. And then we went to Watford, and this is where it's all went a bit wrong, because they had 31. Jesus Christ, they had 31 shots against us. Yeah, they absolutely dominated us in that game. That was a game that went really well for Unai Emery, I think. And then obviously we did beat Frankfurt in the Europa League, but again they battered us on shots, by the way. But we still got the win. And again, it was just, yeah, you can see it. Like, I do, like, he scores. And then there's this game as well. We beat Villa after going 2-0 down as well. We was down to 10 men. And, we all thought that time Emery's going to get it back now, we're going to get. And then we beat Nottingham Forest. And we've gone on a decent run at this time, And then we beat, I think, Bournemouth 1-0, won it. So we drew to United 1-1. We beat Standards. We beat Bournemouth. And then it went all downhill against Sheffield United, right? This is the team to play Sheffield United. Leno, Chambers, Socrates. So yeah, Joe Willock pretty much played every single game under Unai Emery's last season, pretty much. Bournemouth here, we did beat them 1-0. That was the we scored. But I was looking at it, I think I feel bad for Emery because maybe we would have extended him a bit longer. Then we obviously lost to, we beat Victoria, and then this what happened. This game alone, when he lost the dressing room against Palace 2-2, we went 2-0 up inside the first 10 minutes and everything, right? 15 shots to us, and Granit Xhaka threw the captain's armband, and that's when he lost the dressing room. All right, I do agree that he did lose the dressing room in the end. But say if we didn't sack him, this is when we lost some penalties to Liverpool. We just Wolves 1-1. Us going 1-0 up as well. We bottled it, and this is, by the way, before. Yeah, sorry. So this is before he got sacked, obviously. Victoria, we drew 1. All we lost to Leicester 2-0, and then his last game against Southampton, and then his last game was against Eintracht Frankfurt, right, in Europa League. After going 1-0 up again, and then we bottled it. We played Mustafi, Socrates, blah blah blah. We played David Luiz in the midfield of that game. I mean, yeah. To be fair, I think Emery was clueless when what he was doing here. But say if we would have kept him on, he probably would have beaten Norwich, to be fair. Brighton, we probably, I don't know about that. We probably would have. I think we would have got 2 decent results out of it, right? We would have beat West Ham. We would have beat Standards. We would have got back by Man City. We probably would have beaten Everton. So he would have probably got us quite far in the Europa League as well. When it got to January, he probably would have got a few signings in. It's just like you really never know. But anyway, we're going to move up to Emery's first season, right? And let's take a look at the squad for Emery's first season. This is what he had to deal with. His first game as Arsenal manager. We lost 2-0 to Manchester City at the Emery Stadium. Petr Cech in goal. Hector Bellerin, Mustafi, Socrates, Maitland-Niles, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Mkhitaryan, Ramsey, Ozil and Aubameyang, right? That bench, Iwobi, Lichtsteiner, Torreira, Mohamed Elneny, Bernardo is still there as well, right? Just take a look at that squad, which he got us, by the way, to the Europa League final. I'll give you a great example, right? Where's the game? Napoli here, right? We played Napoli, and this was his squad which beat Napoli. Petr Cech played in goal. Monreal, Koscielny, Socrates, Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Ramsey, Kolasinac, Ozil, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Right? Look at the bench. Denis Suarez, mate. Yeah, that was the team that beat Napoli, by the way. And then the final, we got battered. This is the team that we played in the final. Cech, Socrates, Koscielny, Monreal, Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Xhaka, Ozil, Aubameyang, Lacazette. I was looking at it, do you think it's harsh on Emery, man? I think we should have given him a bit more time, in my opinion, because you look back on it now, and Arteta has so much time. He won the FA Cup, and that is literally the only reason why he's still in a job. This is what I believe, because if we didn't win the FA Cup, and we would have when is that season finishing 8th, back-to-back 8ths, getting knocked out by Unai Emery in the Europa League itself. I just think it's quite hard because Emery has such a poor squad, and he's still done really well in his first season. We finished 1 point off top 4, right? And we got to the Europa League final. So in that second season, we should have maybe gave him a bit more time. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think we should have given Emery a bit more time? Personally, I think I did. Now, the reason for this video is sort of like comparing the managers, because not many people talk about this, but I just thought it has to be said because everyone's on the hype train right now. Yeah, everyone's on Arteta in again, which is fine. It's their opinion. But I'm giving my opinion, and I think we should have kept Emery for a bit more longer. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.